Hello, Seekers and Guardians. Hope you all are happy and wonderful day. So in this video, or sorry, I bored it. I'm going to be talking about how Kingdom Hearts 4 will make a Kingdom Hearts, I guess, release outdated. So that's great, shall we? While Kingdom Hearts 4 when Kingdom Hearts 4 eventually launches, the Kingdom Hearts All-in-One package will no longer live up to its name. Released in 2020, the comprehensive collection was intended to serve as a definitive way for fans to experience the Kingdom Hearts series. The collection includes Kingdom Hearts HD 1.5, 2.5, Kingdom Hearts HD 2.8 Final Mix Prologue, and Kingdom Hearts 3, offering an extensive look at the series' mainline story. The collection already had the notable exclusion upon release, and when rival Kingdom Hearts 4, it will feel even more incomplete. The all-in-one package doesn't contain several key pieces of content from the franchise. Titles like 358 over 2 days and Recoded are presented only as cutscenes, omitting the original gameplay. Additionally, pivotal entries like Union X Dark Road are absent entirely, leaving gaps in the lore. The Kingdom Hearts 4 set to expand the series' already sprawling narrative, fans deserved a more updated collection to match its ambiguous storytelling. So Kingdom Hearts 4 makes a case for new additions. The Kingdom Hearts all-in-one package was marked as a definitive way to understand the main storyline, but it only scratches the surface of the series' extensive lore. Missing titles such as the mobile exclusive Kingdom Hearts Union X have left gaps for fans wanting to explore the ancient backstory of the Kingdom Hearts universe. I would say look on YouTube for the cutscenes for Union X. Easy fix. Unfortunately, Union X Dark Road was quietly delisted, making it harder for new fans to access the essential narrative. Again, YouTube. If I can find a video where it will explain Union X Dark Road to fans, I will seriously link it in the description as well as this article. This is literally an easy fix. So I don't think this has like a big leg to stand on for Unit X because, like I said, 90% sure you can find the cutscenes on YouTube. Anyways, when Kingdom Hearts 4 released, a new collection would allow Square Enix to address these gaps. A revised package could include a comprehensive version of Unit X Dark Road, potentially adding new gameplay rather than relying solely on cutscenes. This would not only preserve these stories, but also give fans a more interactive way to experience the lore. It kind of feels like there's like I don't know if they're making a new all-in-one collection. For me, it'll kind of feel like the Lego Star Wars. I'm gonna make this comparison to Star Wars. You guys know how like Lego Star Wars 1 and 2 was combined to be the complete saga, and then later on when Disney bought it, we have the Skywalker saga to include the sequel trilogy. That's how I feel if they're going to do another all-in-one Kingdom Hearts collection. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. By no means am I saying that's a bad thing. I'm just saying that it will feel kind of like the Kingdom Hearts version of Lego Star Wars, the complete saga, Lego Star Wars, the Skywalker saga situation, if that makes sense. Anyways, improvements to Kingdom Hearts 3 could be included. Revisiting Kingdom Hearts 3 as part of our updated collection presents an opportunity for Square Enix to refine some of its elements. One of the biggest criticisms of Kingdom Hearts 3 was its somewhat messy story and the uneven integration of the Remind DLC. Instead of leaving the DLC as a standalone add-on, Square Enix could incorporate its additional content more naturally into the main story. For example, the DLC expands on key battles and plot points, such as cinematic showdowns with Xehanort, but separation from the main game disrupts the flow from players experiencing it from the first game time. Seemingly merging the DLC's content with the core game would provide a more cohesive narrative and allow players to experience the full scope of the story without additional downloads. I mean, I kind of get to a certain extent what they're going for, but I I think the DLC part was fine how they did it. Um, you run the risk, in my opinion, of just having the DLC, the Remind DLC, being purely cinematic at that point. Then I'm not saying that they will do it. Maybe they won't, but that's just how I feel. Maybe you'll run the risk of it being purely cinematic. I mean, the the days game is cinematic. The recorded game is cinematic. Who knows? Maybe they will keep the gameplay for Kingdom Hearts 3, the main storyline, but have the Remind DLC be purely cinematic. If they change anything, I don't know. I think they'll they'll change stuff. Anyways, uh, another major omission from the Kingdom Hearts All-in-One package is Kingdom Hearts Melody and Memory, a rhythm-based game that recaps the series while adding new scenes to set up Kingdom Hearts 4 from Kyrie's point of view. And I'm happy they are bringing Melody and Memory. While the game itself is a niche appeal, it contains critical lore that cannot be overlooked. The exclusion of Melody and Memory in the original package leaves newcomers at a disadvantage, especially since some of its revelations directly tie into the next chapter of the series. Additionally, upcoming mobile releases that Keyboard's Missing Link will further expand the timeline, bridging the gap between Unit X Dark Road. Tetsu Nomura purposely makes all separate games essential to the overall storyline, so these side narratives are arguably just as important as the mainline entries. The delisting of Union X could be also be addressed in the manner too. So a new collection could preserve the Kingdom Hearts legacy. The original Kingdom Hearts All-in-One package was a significant step towards creating an accessible way for fans to experience the series. However, the exclusion of the key titles and gameplay content has left it feeling incomplete. With Kingdom Hearts 4 set to introduce a new characters, worlds, and lore, Square Enix has an opportunity to create a more comprehensive collection that addresses the gaps. Th- This is arguably more important than ever because Kingdom Hearts 4's Lost Master arc has been touted to be the beginning of the end, with being the end of Sora's narrative arc. Tetsu Nomura has already told fans that he hopes to finish this particular storyline before he retires. With that in mind, the perfect way to go would be the most comprehensive collection of Kingdom Hearts games ever. I'll say this, because their initial argument was essentially Kingdom Hearts 4 release will make the all-in-one collection is it irrelevant or outdated? Sorry, outdated. I will say this. Because maybe they like when Kingdom Hearts 3 came out, they did this special deal where you can buy both all-in-one and Kingdom Hearts 3 together. For me, Kingdom Hearts 3, Kingdom Hearts all-in-one were gifted to me by a friend at the time. And technically, like Melody and Memory was gifted to me by one of my childhood friends. So I didn't have to pay for like the Kingdom Hearts games on like the PlayStation 4. But myself, I was very lucky. I could save a lot of money because people gifted those games to me. No matter how much huge fan of Kingdom Hearts. But I was gonna say, all in one has at least most of the games. I'll give them that most of the games that leads into Kingdom Hearts 3. Um, like I said, if I wanted to see like the Dark Road cutscenes, I would YouTube it. Hypothetically, if I didn't have the Kingdom Hearts games, I would YouTube the cutscenes. I YouTube the cutscenes for Recoded and the Days game because I didn't play those games. I even watched the cutscenes, most of the cutscenes for Dream Drop Distance because I played the beginning part of Dream Drop Distance. I didn't finish it because I was annoyed that they force you to switch between Sora and Riku, and that can be annoying as hell when you're doing a boss battle. Those of you who play Dream Drop Distance will understand where I'm coming from with that. So I rage quit. And they were saying like Kingdom Hearts 4 would make all-in-one outdated. Technically, by that logic, Kingdom Hearts 3 made it outdated because Kingdom Hearts 3 ain't part of the all-in-one package. Melody and Memory made the all-in-one package outdated because it wasn't part of that. So like their argument for Kingdom Hearts 4 making the all-in-one package outdated, I'm sorry, it's a very weak leg to stand on. Very weak. Because you have Kingdom Hearts 3, A Melody and Memory. That if you want to call anything like any Kingdom Hearts game that made the all-in-one outdated, be Kingdom Hearts 3, A Melody and Memory, but mostly Kingdom Hearts 3. So anyways, that's just me. Maybe I'm being too critical on this. Maybe. Who knows? Let me know if I'm being too critical on this. And let me know how you guys feel about the article. Let me know in the comment section down below. Love y'all. Have a wonderful day. Kind of one another. May your hearts be your guiding keys.